Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Zoom. The year has been strange. It's the end of 2020, but she received a lot of love, a lot of accolades, and her journey has just started. So 2020 has gone. I'm of course
Yes.
talking about, Sanjana Sanghi. Sanjana 2020 is over and it's 2021, right? I don't know how, but it's over.
I can't believe it. Yeah. Imagine that, like, Jan of 2020, we were in a normal world. And now that we're, Jan of 2021, the world isn't the same place. And that kind of baffles me. I think now that I got out and started shooting again, something that I didn't think would be possible in 2020, I realized how much has changed. The post pandemic world isn't the same, and you just feel so much more gratitude for the smallest of things. And when we're on set, we were just like, just the fact that we can do this, like we can come together and create art. We never used to feel that heavy sense of gratitude every day. And I've been shooting Om through December, and every day has just been like thank you God, like thank you for making this possible.
Yeah.
um and yeah, but 2020 was bittersweet for hundreds of reasons. And it's a year that's just made me grow up in so many ways, I think. Forced me to, you know understand a lot, deal with a lot. But trying to make all of that something that's more powerful than just something bigger than you and me, and just a force that takes me forward. That's really how I'm trying to wrap it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well said. Okay, 2021. What are you hoping is going to be better? I know vaccine for sure. Uh,
Well, that's a separate track only. But I think 2021 is going to be better because we're so adaptable as human beings. I mean, now we've all understood and accepted that, okay, this virus is a reality, and we've all kind of figured our way around it. So I feel like 2021 is going to be that year where we're all going to have to be extra creative, extra hardworking, and to be able to do the things we dreamt of, because they're that much harder to do. Making a film is 10 times harder. I've still not gotten the chance to sit across a table with you. I thought the second time I speak to
I
you,
know.
100% I will be seeing you. But that still continues to not happen. So just coming to terms with all of that, but still, making good things happen. I think that's what 2021 is going to be about. So for some reason, I know we all felt like, we'll sleep on 31st December night 2020, and when we wake up in 2021, the virus will be gone. Like I for some reason have been feeling
Yeah.
that. But that's obviously not the case.
So I want to know what is Sanjana's happy space?
I'm at that age, Rudrani, where like different things make you happy every day and you're constantly discovering yourself. But as much as I tried to make myself believe during lockdown that no, a film set is not where you're only the most happy. You're happy elsewhere too. This and that. Cut to day one on Om's set, bang in the middle of like lunch break, looking back at 8 hours of waking up at 4 a.m. and realizing that this is what makes you the happiest. I mean, I truly think that that's my happy space. It's that place where it's the only place, a film set is the only place where I can stop thinking about anything else, you know, where my mind is only there, only in that place. And you're feeling creatively stimulated, you're feeling intellectually stimulated, and that mixture is nothing matches up. Nothing at all. I mean, and I'm keeping obviously being around family and home and stuff apart, but that is, I think, yeah.
That you had to live with, your character Kidzi for a while, and now you are finally sort of, when you enter a new film, you get to sort of now come out of it leave it behind and walk into another. What is that feeling? Because you have, I think, stayed with this character for a while, no? Like for a
Very
while.
long.
Yeah.
Very, very long. And you know what I realized? I'm working with some very senior actors on OM, and when you have those conversations between shots that you know you're never gonna forget, um, we're keeping these actors a surprise. So I'm not gonna say who, but you
Ah.
realize that in the beginning of your journey, I don't know if it's all right to go as into a character as I went into Kizzy. I don't know if that should be my method for the rest of my journey, because you completely let go of yourself and get finding your balance back, remembering your emotional reality, because you're so used to responding emotionally as Kizzy. You see the world as Kizzy, that I forgot. I honestly did forget, because I was also just a college girl before her, and then I was a grown up adult. And so for me, that journey, I don't think anything emotionally will match up. And as I'm playing Kavya, I'm feeling so much more empowered, Rudrani. Like, I feel so much more in control. You feel like, okay, these are the things I need to do. I'm going to be you also, I've discovered myself. I slightly know better what my strengths and weaknesses are. You're more seasoned technically as an actor, so that I feel so much more at ease, um where there are challenges, but I'm still, they're not getting ahead of me, they're not getting the better of me. Like, I'm able to, take control of them. I think that's what life is, right? Like, just uh understanding that certain things happen, and they affect you in many ways, and you need to move on, and keep those close to your heart, but still keep discovering this journey
Yeah.
that we're on.
What were the kind of roles that you thought were being sort of offered to you?
It's been very interesting. So, with me, Rodani, I come from a place where when you spend your life auditioning, no, like us guys who, I mean, since 13, when I did Rockstar, every small ad that I've done, every small part is, the conversion used to be like 1 in 50 or 60. I'm not even kidding. You give some 50 auditions and you get so used to not hearing back, that earlier I just used to, it took me so long to understand that, oh, when you don't get selected, nobody calls to tell you that, hey, you can release your dates, you didn't get selected. So when you come from there, just to be in the place where people you've dreamt of sort of working with are are telling you their stories, and have this innate faith that you are the person to tell those stories. I don't think I've been able to over, like, I haven't gotten over that only right now, where when Z and Hemant sir, for example, saw me in an action edge of the seat action thriller as a strong powerful girl. Nothing in Kizzy gave them the confidence that Sanjana can play a female lead in an action film. It's their faith that we see a girl who hates bowing down in front of challenges. Like, that's what they told me, that for us it was, we just know that you will keep going at it till you get it right. And that is everything for me. Like, that kind of faith is so I can't say that there was any kind of similar paths coming, because what I'm doing is complete tangentially opposite from Dil Bechara. And what I do know is that I get attracted to paths that are drama driven and emotional paths. Those are what my heart instantly gets very, very attracted to, because I think I just love people and I love human stories.
If you were on a dating app, what would your bio read?
Oh Lord, I there's no world in which I would be on one, but let me try and force myself to imagine. I'm so romantically, I'm very shameless. If I like someone, I'm very, very shameless about chasing them.
How cute.
Uh, so I'll just be like, it'll probably be something sassy, like just swipe right because you know that's the right thing to do, kind of thing. And
Oh,
then
I like.
just like,
Listen, for someone who doesn't want to be on dating apps, you would be getting a lot
should
of
I?
points.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm a supplier. Like all my friends ask me for like
Liners.
what to put on their bios and stuff. So I'm a supplier of.
Okay, tell me a story that you read about yourself that made you laugh.
Posted a story flying out of Bombay.
Huh.
Sanjana Sanghi. I'm like flying out of Bombay. See you soon. Sanjana Sanghi quits Bollywood. I was like, nice,
Really? This
very
happened?
nice.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Sanjana Sanghi leaves Bombay, aka Sanjana Sanghi leaves Bollywood. I was like, great. This is Yeah, that was one of the many crazy things that happened. My mom woke me, she slapped me with the newspaper. There was an article. She was like, what have you put up on Instagram? And that day I was like, listen, I need to start thinking about what I put up and what I say.
But are your parents usually worried? Like when you put out stuff or you're being vocal about something, or like if you by any chance face some backlash or something or trolling, do they get worried or are they like okay, do whatever you want to do?
No, yeah, they earlier we used to be very chill, but like now there's after this 2020, they do get on edge because I get on edge now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that feeling of like being able to truly be yourself, say what's on your mind, that's reduced.
Okay, so while a lot of people were cooking, cleaning, baking, you did appreciate the small things and you went out for a very important auto ride.
Oh damn. This is this was peak of lockdown when
Mm.
we were all puck out with, I think we were all like 60, 70 days into being at home.
Yeah.
And I had this one evening where I went down memory lane of like a free monsoon evening in Bombay where I hopped out of a meeting and jumped into an auto because it started pouring down. And of course, our paps have their wonderful ways of appearing out of the woodworks. Only they know how they caught me in this moment. But yeah, it's one of those
Have you
crazy
gotten used to
times.
it? Have you gotten used to the entire pap thing? Because somewhere, even though you're this really warm and people's person, there's also a very private side of you, right? So yeah.
Yeah,
So how is that inner conflict happening?
you're these are bang on observations, huh? These are like really bang on because it's constantly a conflict.
Yeah.
It's one part of my mind, if a day of shoot ends and if my manager comes and says that they're outside, they would just want a photo. One part of my mind is like, I'm in mud and I'm exhausted and it's been 16 hours or kal kare. But then
Mhm.
you're just like, no, yeah, let's just wash the face quickly. Because you also want to, because they're just so kind. Uh, so it's that balance. And I think unless it really encroaches upon a space that I find very, very personal, it's only it's only gratitude for sure.
Another throwback. Why not? Of course.
Oh man.
This is actually,
This is when I was
that's
annoying Ranveer on Tamasha's set. This is from Tamasha time. And always when after Rockstar, whenever any of them would come to Delhi or whatever, it was that getting them food from Chandni Chowk and all sorts of things. So I remember I landed up on Tamasha set with some amazing dahi bhalla from Chandni Chowk to for an evening snack for them.
yum. Of course, a film that I think is closest to your heart, and this beautiful still from it of Dil Bechara.
Yes,
Tell me.
this was the most. This was while shooting for Maskari,
Huh.
and some mad joke had been cracked, and I'm as always in a laughter fit. Uh, but it was a really fun day. I remember it very, very vividly. Um, So yeah, on our classic bike, I think this was when we used to like we used to really discuss scenes a lot between shots. So it was, I think, one of those moments.
And I think because we've already discussed about this so much, I must show everybody that's where she is right now.
Oh,
The
this
first
is
day, or when you click together, is always very special. No, you must tell me about it.
very, this was, I've never somehow, this whole Mahurat shot and really celebrating your first day is something that uh, it means a lot to Ahmed sir and Kapil and the team that I'm working with. So
Yeah.
just celebrating the start of a journey it felt really, really good. The energies come together and you really like ऊपर वाले की कृपा से in a pandemic you hope that everything will go well, and touch wood, we're sitting at the end of our December schedule which we've wrapped, and it's been one hell of a sked. um
Thank you so much, Sanjana. This was so much fun. I'm
Thank
glad that you could take out
you.
some time and chat with us.
I'm glad we did this. I love having looked back at the whole year and made light of it.
Absolutely. And on that note, Happy New Year. If you would like to give a message out for this new year to everybody who's watching and what your thoughts are, what would that be?
I honestly wanna just tell everyone that 2021 is going to be better than we thought. We're far more prepared, and we're far stronger than we were last year. This time we didn't know what's coming our way, and now we've gone through this much together, so we're going to get through the rest of it too. And I hope it's just a year full of positivity and love, and just no toxicity of any kind. I just hope for peace amongst everyone and kindness.
Here, here. Lots of love for
Lots of
you
love.
and hugs. Thank you so much, Sanjana.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye.